This message is for my Black kings. I know that right now you feel beaten down. You are tired. You've been tired, but I want you to hang on. Be patient. The wind of change is blowing. Look around you. They conquered our land. They pulled out of it anything they wanted, but they are yet to defeat us. That's why they lose sleep over you. Just walking into a room, they feel threatened. The time they used to slaughter us like that without consequences is passing them by. The divine is raising the children of Africa. And any nation that participated into the ransacking of Africa is bound to pay. They're already paying. Don't you see? Look around you. Portugal, one of the poorest countries in Europe. Spain, Italy, France, UK, mighty United States of America. These countries are in debt to their teeth, regardless of all the wealth they steal from other countries, regardless of all the nations they ransack, take their gold, take their oil, take their people. They should be sitting in surpluses. They're running red. The blood of our people is avenging us already. Don't you see? They can't catch a break either, as long as they hold us down. You saw what Chauvin did, maintaining his knee on George's neck for those 9 minutes. He couldn't go anywhere. He couldn't even save his own life because he was bound on holding him down and killing him. With that level of hatred toward us, it tells you a lot about the people we're dealing with. The time of their superiority, I should say supremacy, is over. And a lot of them are having mental breakdown because of that. So his life didn't mean much either, just like the life of George Floyd under his knee. People said George Floyd was saying that he was the king. Many of you came from royal homes. When they ransacked our land, they killed a lot of our kings and took away all their people into slavery, regardless of the status. So there you have it. Each time you shed royal blood, that nation is bound to pay. So even if his original ancestors were thrown in a boat like vulgar anybody, we all vulgar anybody to them anyway. The royal in him crossed the Atlantic with a lot of you. Why you thought they were quick in stripping you of your names? Because with our name, wherever they gather to discuss evil against us, more than one rises on the other side and counterattack. But one thing they could not take away from you is your DNA, that godly DNA. You a son of God, made in his image. You the idolatrous, Ethiopian called us, the firstborn. They ran around for years telling their stories, how they came first until our ancestors said no. Skulls coming from the dirt to come and set the record straight. And as the firstborn of the earth, a lot was bestowed on us. The Creator gave us the richest land on earth, the strongest man on the planet, the most beautiful women God has put on the earth, everything. I mean, come on. If you ever wonder why Africa and Africans catch so much hell, it's because of who we are. It's because of what God gave us. We the firstborn, hello. And firstborn are cherished. And every parent will tell you that. The very first baby, what we go through the length of accommodating that child. When we start having other kids and we look back, we'll be like, we were crazy. Yes, And this is who we are to the divine. The firstborn holds a lot of spiritual secret of that family. That's why in Africa, families would fight hard for the firstborn to be standing, because the stronger the firstborn, the more chances the one who follow have in life. If the firstborn doesn't get married, is that curse is on your lineage. Marriage gonna be struggle for the rest. If the firstborn can fetch for himself, you start worrying about the rest. So that's why we do every and anything for the firstborn to be standing. The world basically misunderstood God. They thought they could reverse, that the ones who come after us to turn around, take everything we build, everything we created, and enslave us and kill us and do everything they've been doing to us, and think it's gonna be well with them. No, and it can never be well with them as long as we mourn, as long as we cry. That's why they seek our approval. After they do something terrible, they want to come around, spy on us, and see what we think, what we are saying, discussing among ourselves. We are the most spied on in the United States and around the world, because they know the giants that they have within their walls. They came to our land. They saw what we have done. Us. No extraterrestrial. Us. These folks are paying money to have so-called historians sit down and credit the building of such monuments to aliens. That lets you know what we are up against. But I have a message for you, my Black kings. Take time to breathe. Take time to mourn, to even cry. There's a better tomorrow. Let me tell you something. My father was an ambassador. We traveled around the world. In every country we went, after the introduction of his letter of mission, the next move immediately would be to contact the Ministry of Interior, like we call them, to ask them, where do you have our people in the side of the world? Where are they mostly located? And he will organize trips and we will go see our people. Be not mistaken about the nonsense they're telling you in their books. You guys were stolen from us, period. It was an act of war against our people and our land. That's what my father told me. That's what his father told him, and so on. They had the entire coast full of their guns. They had cannons. They will snatch people from mainland and go and store them on an island waiting for the ship. And yet they're here, mind fucking you, telling you that we sold you out. One thing you need to know about Africans, you will kill him before you touch his kid. And that's what our kings did. With their bare hands, they did everything they could to protect us. We are Bantus and very uncompromising. So take heart. This is who you come from. Our people are unbreakable and they know it. So take heart. But let me tell you one more thing. Africa is your home. Africa is the one and true home you have. So Black men, Black women, children of Africa, wherever you are in the world, going forward, let's set a precedent to protect Africa. Make sure the leaders that come into office, wherever they have you in the world, my people, make sure these leaders will protect Africa. Make sure we will not have a leader like Obama, a son of the land, to go and drop bomb on Libya, to come and kill our most valuable president, the Colonel Gaddafi. Make sure you do that. because all those messing with our people and our land live under a curse. Hillary thought she could win the election after killing the colonel. She really thought. She went and, oh, like she says, she hunted him and they got him. They killed the man who built the country. Amazing Libya. Libyans had nothing to envy to anyone. And the colonel was on his feet fighting for us, trying to give us the dignity that was stripped away from us and from our land. They went and killed them. Obama and his girl Hillary. Now Hillary is already paying, my people. Pay attention. Hillary was supposed to be an American royalty in politics, sitting on the big legacy her husband Bill Clinton has built, was beat in 2016 by a perceived clown, aka Donald Trump. People are still wondering why the man got an ego boost because of who he beat. But that's one thing, and I could guarantee you, the name Clinton will never, ever again win an election in this country. Their fate is sealed by our ancestors. Oh, I can guarantee you that. Anybody who has messed with African and Africa is paying right now. So take heart, okay? Take heart. You are a son of God. There's no man on earth that ever walked the earth who is better than you. Nobody compares to your strength, to your power. Get under the sun. Know your power. You are not helpless. Our ancestors who helped you through the passage are with you. Even if they strip your name away, you don't know your family tree. We call SOS our direct connection with the divine. We don't need to read a book. We don't need to go to any theological school. We have a direct line with the divine, to the divine. So use it. Our ancestors walk with you. You're not alone, but you have to think and strategize. Everywhere we travel during my father's diplomatic mission, Black men and women are marginalized in the world. It doesn't matter who you are, because of our greatness, because of our wealth. We are the only citizen in the world who can go anywhere. We don't need to carry an ID. We beautiful sons and daughters of Africa, and it bothers me. So that's why I'm asking you to take heart. But there's no way we could ever beat white supremacy trying to fight them within their walls. Our ground zero is in Africa. This is where they defeated us. This is where they conquered us and pull you guys out of. So if we are to restore our dignity, our honor, our respect, and take our rightful place in the world, is in Africa. This is what you need to do. Prepare. Go home and kick them out of your land and take your rightful place at home. Now that Mugabe is dead, they're trying to force the government over there to return the lands to white farmers. When we don't own anything in America, everything our ancestors built, they destroy anywhere. Come on now. So Zimbabwe, hold those lands. We have Black farmers coming home. Let me tell you what to do with these lands. Hold them. I know they have you on a chokehold through your money, but remember our ancestors who went in the belly of a sheep, tied down in shackles with nothing on. They survived it because we are unbreakable. So there's no economical stress they're going to put on you that can break you. Great Zimbabwean, hold your lands. Your sons and daughters are coming home. Now to our people, take heart. Black queens, Rise. You are the divine, the direct connection to the divine. When he mourns, you are his healer. Hold on to our kids. Keep your palace intact and in check. I love you all. Peace, love, and unity. And remember, my people, we are unbreakable.
Okure bobambo bomenga, mama yo ya kurale ko balenga.